Hello, this is Josh from Advanced Camping. This is going to be my first video on my very own YouTube channel here, Fireside Chats with Josh. I've been doing videos on Advanced Camping's YouTube channel for the last, well over a decade, and thought it was time to sort of branch out on my own. Still working here at Advanced Camping, loving it. Have all sorts of Class B content for you to check out. Going to be very frequent. But yeah, this is going to be our very first start. So for those of you who've watched me before, welcome back. For those of you who are first watching me, welcome. And I hope you stay. Hit that subscribe button if you're going to be interested in this Class B stuff, as I know I am. So we're going to check out today is a brand new in stock 2024 Roadtrek Zion SRT. So this is brand new from the factory, of course, in the Sandstone Pearl exterior. The interior is going to be real nice, but they did make one nicer change with the battery system and the touchscreen in here, and I'll show you exactly what that's all about. But instead of having to select and turn on each battery individually, which made things fairly complicated, now when you hit the battery disconnect switch, it kicks your lithium batteries on, which you have 600 amp hours of, and you're going to be good to go. There is an inverter switch when you want to run your air conditioner or any of your heavier duty appliances. You're still going to be able to do that. That's still on the touch screen, but yeah, the batteries will just turn on and off by themselves. So two less buttons to worry about. More user friendly, going to be a lot better that way. But yeah, for those of you who aren't familiar with Class Bs, they're going to be a little bbit more high tech. They're all made to be sort of off grid. So this one's going to have 300 amps of solar, even though it's on the shorter Ram chassis here, 19 foot 7 inches. Very, very manageable chassis. The one drawback to this chassis is going to be bed length. So compared to the Zion, the full-size Zion, which is about a foot longer, that sort of allows you to sleep north to south, where in the Zion SRT, the shorter version, your longest point is going to be width-wise. So you kind of sleep on the bed width-wise. So some people will prefer that if you're doing a lot of city driving. Certainly a little bit more maneuverability is going to be a little bit better. If you're driving with people in the back a lot with seatbelts, as you have 3 seatbelts back there, it's going to be a smoother ride with the shorter chassis compared to the longer chassis. So there's some advantages to going short versus long. But the disadvantage, I would say, would be the sleeping arrangement. When you put the power sofa down, you're going to be kind of sleeping with this drawback. But there are definitely some serious upsides. So let's take a look at the rest of it here. We're going to have a power awning up on the top, porch lights. One thing that separates the Zion from other ones are going to be those power steps. You have them on driver, passenger, and the main sliding door there. Those will go in and out whenever you're opening and closing the door. Love this paint color, by the way. It's really unique. This is a Roadtrek color. Not going to find it in any other brand. It also has the new Truma venti air conditioner. It's going to be 25% more efficient on batteries compared to last year's models. So it's going to be quieter and more battery efficient. So something to really consider there for sure. In the back here, everything's going to be real easy to set up. Your hookups for water, right there, of course. Hookups for electric, right over there. Super easy. You got a hitch. You can tow 3,500 pounds. It has all the wiring attached. Comes all that way from the factory. So in the back here, we're going to have some extra storage. You can kind of see our seat belts. You can see our extra storage underneath here. All very, very nice. Most of the stuff does get moved out of the way once you take delivery. Okay. Along this side, we're going to have mainly our utilities. We're going to have a little outside shower with hot and cold water right here. Very cool. We're going to have our macerator pump set up underneath here, hidden in that little drawer. So what you're going to do there is, it comes out a small diameter hose. And then what you do is you go back in your climate controlled cabin. You're well away from the action. You push and hold the red button, and it pumps all the waste out, whether you're on an incline or decline, doesn't matter. These the same thing on like yachts, high-end boats. So very cool. You're well away from the action, pumping all the waste out no matter what, and you can be climate controlled while you're doing it. So kind of a more civilized way of dumping your waste. Then we'll have our instant tankless Truma hot water heater, and we'll also have our venting for our Truma furnace. Okay, we're gonna have our other power step there, pretty nice. And we're gonna have our 2023 Ram chassis here. 3-year, 36,000 mile Ram warranty, 2-year coach warranty. And this is Roadtrek's 50th year building Class Bs. They only have built Class Bs all 50 years. Pretty cool. Pretty significant badging there. We're gonna have a screen kit for the side here and for the rear. And let's step in here, take a look. So we in the kitchen here, we're gonna have granite countertops. Quite nice, stainless steel sink underneath there. And yeah, we're going to have a nice pull-up table extension. It also works great as a desk. So when you swivel this seat around, bring it forward a little, it works great as a desk. You have plugins down there, plugins right here. So it's multi-purpose, which is always a good thing when you're talking Class B motorhomes. Up on top here, we are going to have our touch screen, and this doubles on your smartphone or device. It shows you exactly the same thing that you're seeing here. So if you're in bed, you want to change the temperature, you can do that just on your phone or your tablet or something. So that's super, super cool. You can dim lighting zones, turn lighting zones off, really anything you want. And the big difference compared to last year is when you turn this battery disconnect on, all the lithium batteries, both of them just turn on their own. So you don't have to worry about turning them on individually anymore, worrying about more switches, them being on, not on, you're not quite sure, they're just on now. That's a good thing. Just more user friendly. So you do still have a button for the inverter when you want to use household current in here, or air conditioners, or just about any other heavy duty, microwaves, any heavy duty appliance like that. Master light switches. I really do like these Firefly screens as they work so nicely with other devices. Okay, so let's nice big refrigerator and freezer at eye level, which is a big seller on these, certainly. Just tons of space in here. Separate freezer besides. Oh, look at that cute little ice cube tray. Yep, they think of all the little extras for sure. Beautiful pull-out pantry here. I mean, this is so cool. I've seen this get copied by a few other manufacturers, but Roadtrek still does it a little bit better. This is all solid wood too. You're not getting any, fiberboard or, plywood, stuff like that. You're getting, granite countertop, solid surface, and solid wood. So your Roadtrek's going to be real good quality for sure. Take a look at our bathroom here. Nice bathroom setup. And, the first thing people will say is, oh my God, it's so tight. Well, not quite. So when you're showering, you don't keep it that tight. There's a little latch here, and you can kind of see that black ring and that little thing that's moving there. That attaches, makes like a little teepee kind of a deal. So you have way more elbow room than you might think. So you have a decent amount of space to shower. I'm a big guy. I'm 6'1". I can easily shower in here. You have a gigantic, ginormous 37-gallon freshwater tank in here. That is huge in a Class B. I mean, that's what you get in like a 35-foot travel trailer is what you get that amount of water in. And you have a tankless water heater here, so you can take longer showers. Just fantastic places to of course, put your toiletries, things like that. Nice big mirror as well, and a sink in there if you need to shave or whatnot. Nice porcelain bowl foot flush toilet as well. So great bathroom setup, I think. Okay, coming back here again, we're going to have the induction stove top. It's flush mounted, which I love. Gives you more counter space. Much safer as soon as you remove the pan. It's going to be cool to the touch. It's a big electromagnet, essentially, is what it is. So it uses much less power as well. compared to, say, like an electric burner. So with the induction stovetop, less power usage and also safer, and it actually boils water faster and cooks things faster. So better in just about every single way. So pretty cool there. We have our just regular kind of microwave there, nothing too special. Nice to have, of course. And let's see, we're gonna have a nice wardrobe, nice tall wardrobe here. Everything's really where you think it should be, which is why I like the Roadtreks. Kind of, it's really furnished out, kind of just like a house. Some people won't like it, as they'll say, well, there's not really as many open windows as some other models might have, and that's true. They make different models for different people. But if you're looking for a good balance of storage to window space, I think this has it covered really well. Some models will have more windows, but way less storage. So it just kind of depends what you're looking to do. We will carry models that really kind of cater to just about anyone. So if you're curious about those, let me know in the comments, or shoot me a message, an email, anything like that. I'm happy to talk to you guys. Part of the reason I started this channel is to talk more directly with my customers. Basically, it's you and me. We can talk outside of the company a little bit, so I can be more blunt with you. I can be a little bit more honest with you. And I think, not that I wasn't honest before, but you get where I'm going with that. So that's kind of what I'm setting out to do here. So yeah, here's going to be our new air conditioner as well, our Truma air conditioner. And that's going to be about 25% more efficient, and it is much quieter as you have sort of an automatic mode. And what's cool, you set your temperature, and if you need to make up a lot of ground, it'll go on high speed, and then it goes back down to like medium speed, and then it goes down to low speed. So it has 3 different speeds, where other ones basically just had high when you set it to automatic, and it would just blow on high, taking a lot of electricity really quickly. So this a little smarter air conditioner, going to be quieter in the long run too, for sure. So nice, three seat belts back here instead of 2. Some of our models with forward facing power sofas will have just 2. This will have 3 seat belts, really nice. And plenty of window space back here too. Great for touring. Again, with a smaller chassis, the biggest plus, or one of the, you have the agility, of course, number one. Number two, the ride is better in the back here. I can say that from countless test drives over 14 years of doing this. It is less bumpy in the shorter chassis for sure. So that's going to be one of your primary benefits. So you do have your TV. It's a smart TV. You can stream everything you want now on these. They're pretty cool. It does have a TV antenna for local channels as well. So you're set to go there. That mount comes out, swivels 180 degrees. So again, you can swivel those 2 front seats around too. I'm all by my lonesome here. Otherwise, I would set that table up for you to show you kind of what that looks like. Can't really do that one-handed, unfortunately. But just imagine those 2 tables kind of swiveled around, and the table set there, and you're kind of good to go. And then if you want to watch the weather or the local news, you can swing the TV around and check that out as well. You can also kind of have some people like leave this as a bed, as a queen size bed all the time, and then just use your 2 recliners or captain's chairs up there as your seating space. No really wrong way to do things. And then they do make an inflatable mattress that's quite comfortable up in front there. Roadtrek makes a mattress up in front. I don't really recommend it personally. It's not comfortable in the slightest. It's basically a wood board that you fold out. It takes up a ton of storage and is just not very comfortable. I do recommend, however, the inflatable versions, and there's a million on Amazon. Pleasureway makes one, for instance. Luna makes one. It doesn't really matter. It's going to be much nicer for you, more comfortable, having tried the 2 out. So you can easily sleep a 3rd person in just about any of these vans. So that's a nice addition as well. So you could seat 5 in here with seat belts, sleep 3 roughly. I guess you could sleep somebody in the middle here, though then they're kind of all up in your business. So that one's up to you. Great storage underneath here too. Really deep pots and pans storage as well. And yeah, everything's all self-contained with a 37-gallon fresh tank. You've got 600 amp hours of lithium batteries to run your air conditioner and everything else. You've got an underhood generator. So basically, anytime the engine's running, you're recharging your lithium batteries very, very quickly. So really cool feature there too. On our Ram chassis, we're going to have our nice leather seats up here from Roadtrek. So they're nice and soft and comfy. You have the nice big touch screen from Ram. It does have the wireless charging pad. Not all these chassis come with this, by the way. Different chassis like will come with different things. Like say a Thor, pretty much stripped down to the bone. So this will have, you know, the wireless charging pad there. It can also create a Wi-Fi hotspot if you wanted to, though you can do that with your phone anyway. But yeah, this will have the satellite navigation built into. So, you know, it has Apple and Android CarPlay as well, which is all great, except when you don't get cell phone reception. And this has a great satellite navigation system that is as effective or better than my Apple Map version, for instance. I quite like the sat nav better, but you know, that's up to you. But you will always have that at your disposal. That is an option on these Rams. So Roadtrek really does kind of order as many options as it can. You have this extra little storage up here too. That's another thing Roadtrek kind of orders with these. And these are actually Roadtrek's reading lights. You can swivel them around, things like that. So nice. Yeah, just nice if you're reading a map, old school, right? Reading a map or whatever. Maybe a AAA triptych or something, you know. Again, kind of love those old school methods. And yeah, you're going to have blind spot assist on the mirrors, forward and rear collision assist, even rear sideways collision assist. If somebody's coming by with a shopping cart or something, you don't see them at the shop or the grocery store, you're pulled out, it will stop you to prevent you hitting said pedestrian. Always good things, right? And yeah, there's going to be a little SOS button and a roadside assistance button. So don't ever have to worry about changing tires here, as you have 2 years of roadside assistance with Roadtrek. You got 3 years with Ram. I mean, you could make them race to you to see which one comes first. That one's up to you, but you're very well covered. So, all right, and this is Josh again. Please reach me here. You can call me at Advanced Camping. Just ask for me. The number is 414-281-6330. You can always reach out in the comments, of course. I love hearing from you. I will have an email listed as well. And yeah, hit the subscribe button. It's just starting this channel out. I'm going to be filling it with tons of Class B content, van content. So if you're into that stuff, you're going to like it here. Trust me. I'm really looking forward to working with you guys. I love you. I'll see you later. Thanks and have a great day.